A lot of people could fit in my top 5. I'm going to say today Tim Duncan. My first pair of shoes is 1989.
How much was it? How much was it?
Shoe City is $100. What about saving me $100?
You've never seen that guy?
What is it again?
I just saved myself $150. All right, guys, what's up? It's Ryan. We're here on the episode number 3 of the Galleria After Hours. I'm the host today. We got Lawrence over there on the audibles, and in the hot seat today we have Mr. Chris Santos from Heart and Souls down there in Pomona. Make sure to go check him out. So I've known Chris for probably about maybe 5-6 years now.
It's been a minute.
And for those of you that don't know, he owns a really dope shop down the street. If you haven't heard of it, it's called Heart and Souls Cali. What are the cross streets on it?
It's downtown Pomona. It's located on Main Street.
Main Street.
In downtown Pomona.
And you guys are right smack it's right smack center in the.
Absolutely, right in the middle.
You have everything around. You got good food. You got entertainment. You got the arts district all around.
Yeah, absolutely. And so it's more of a nighttime vibe. Yeah. Thursday, Friday, and Saturdays.
For sure.
During the week, it definitely has its downtime. But yeah, if you want weekend fun, it's definitely the place to be for that nightlife vibes.
I had to be there on the night one time.
Yeah, for sure.
So we usually start off, I'm not sure if you've seen the first episode or the second episode. Maybe you've seen bits and pieces, but we start off with a fit check.
Okay.
So we'll work our way this way unless you want to go first.
No, bro.
So we'll start off with Lawrence again, and we'll let him explain what he's rocking today.
So it looks like everybody here is rocking some Travis's today. It's a low top kind of summer for me personally. I never liked the high tops per se. I know you got some high tops on, but me, it's summer vibes, so you got to rock the white.
Yeah,
I think
no doubt.
All of fall, been rocking black, so it's a little change of pace for me. So I got some white packs on, and then just simple. Keep it simple. From Uniqlo, Travis Scott reverse smokers, I think are the best Travis Scotts, and then just a simple gallery hat right here. But yeah,
Pants are from where?
PacSun.
Oh, that's cool.
That's what's up, man. I like the condition of your shoes too, man. definitely wear them. I see Lawrence. You don't see the back end, but this dude's running around, man, setting up for us.
Yeah.
And so in the act, maybe you didn't get that scuff during the act, but I can definitely appreciate.
You should
that,
see
man.
all the other shoes. And
they're
wear
bad.
your shoes, man.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I don't care if you own them, wear them.
Oh, he wears them, Chris.
That's a fact.
Trust
bro.
me.
I can see, dude. I can absolutely see, and I can appreciate that, man.
So
That's
what you got on today?
Man, as you said, some mocha highs. I was sharing with Ryan earlier that I actually got these during the Travis birthday drop on his site. That was on a Tuesday. I think it was actually 3 months prior to the actual drop. So I've had these dudes like for a minute.
They're in good condition.
Is that like?
Yeah, they're pretty. I messed up and I put some like cleaner to them, which kind of took out a little bit of the butter, which I normally don't do. I'll just use a suede eraser, but like they were so dirty, bro.
You didn't use the FZ150?
Huh?
You didn't use the FZ150?
What's the F1Z50?
You don't know?
I
just
saved myself $150.
There it is.
You never heard of that guy?
Absolutely no, bro.
What? There's no way.
I save
He's
money.
from the Dino, I think.
I save money all the time. That's great, man. Just some OG, like some legit militaries, man. I always love to represent, the country. It's a little Kanye piece, and then our merch with the Urban Missionary project. I think we're gonna touch a little bit about that, but some of our streetwear, some one-on-one vintage flannels that we did. On the back, we have it blasted, misunderstood, and a Jesus head. So yeah, and then our just a one-on-one puff hat.
Urban Missionary Project hat.
Or actually, what is it?
It's the Urban Missionary Project hat.
Yeah, it's a
What brand again?
Nisi.
DC, yeah.
Nice high front. So
And
yeah, man.
Don't skip the glasses.
Some jewelry, yeah. Some legit, some legit
If you know, you know.
prescriptions.
They're fire.
Yeah, the classic Chanel frame, dude. Handmade frame.
Yeah,
It's
that's fire.
Yeah, I just got them recently. They come actually. It's pretty crazy, dude. They come with the OG. Like I didn't realize how effective this is.
Oh, you have the glass.
The chain, yeah.
Oh.
The chain, they link up. So
Oh.
I'm farsighted. And so when I have to read something, I'm always taking off my glasses to do it.
Yeah.
And so I'm putting them down. So normally I'll rock it with the chain.
Yeah.
But today I'm not gonna be taking it off, so it can look kind of, it's fresh.
It's fresh.
You know,
I
certain
lose my glasses all the time. I take them off all the time. So
Same.
Yeah, bro. But if
get
you
it.
use it, like it has the matching chain, got the little Chanel marks.
makes
on
me
the
feel
side.
like a grandpa though.
Yeah, no. It's
it's practical.
super, bro. It's super practical.
Yeah.
Especially at nighttime, like you'll just see my glasses hanging. But yeah, man. So as you get older, bro, your sight just isn't the same. This kind of just keeps everything real crispy.
I was born, man. I got 7.75 20 vision.
Okay.
Oh, I'm horrible.
You're set for now, right?
Yeah, I'm good now,
as you
but
get older, bro,
I-
trust me on it, man.
Oh, yeah.
Protect your eyes, bro.
No, I'm wearing contacts right now.
Oh, okay. So
Yeah.
so you've always
Yeah,
wore-
since
okay.
I had eye surgery within the first year I was born. I
Oh,
wear
wow.
glasses at night, but
Wow.
contacts during the day.
Yeah.
I'm blind as a bat. I can't read.
Okay.
Can't
Yeah.
read.
See, I don't know numbers. Just like I didn't know the number you guys are throwing about saving me 100.
You've
what is it?
never seen that guy?
What is it again?
It's called FZ150, and this guy.
It's like a sneaker cleaner?
Yeah, but it's this guy on TikTok. He has like millions of followers.
Okay.
And his like lingo is he scrubs them up and he gets them all dirty.
Yeah.
And then he cleans them. Oh, he'll watch you. Look.
Oh,
Oh, yeah, that's what he says.
Yeah.
Yes,
this
that's what he
O-
says.
That OG, the Cholo dude.
Yes.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
was dope, bro.
Yeah.
I like that guy.
I forgot he says that. He scrubs it and he's like, when you see the foam, you're in the zone.
Yeah. Okay. No, I know who you're talking about. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
right. Man, speaking of cleaner, bro, I've been messing, bro. I think the best cleaner out there is OG MGK. What is it? Shoe MGK or MGK shoe MGK? Or you can get it on Amazon, but it's like the original. So like 20 years. Me and my wife been together. My daughter's 19. We've been married, like, me and my wife been married 18 years, but we dated like for 4 years prior to that. So we've been together like 22 years.
Yeah.
And like one of the first things she ever bought me at the gift was shoe cleaner in the mall. And it was MGK. It was like Shoe Magic. Bro, it's the best. You can get it on Amazon. It foams really well. Matter of fact, dude, it's known to take out some yellowing. And so I live by it. So I appreciate other people's product, but if I'm gonna get some cleaner, that's what I'm gonna get.
That's crazy because usually people run away from the mall shoe cleaner guys. Like they don't want nothing to do with them.
Yeah.
You know, when you're walking in with a fresh pair of J's and he's like, "Yo, my man, let me clean them up."
Yeah.
Like, I just got them, bro. Like,
Yeah,
you know.
they're not even dirty.
Yeah.
But I'm talking about 22 years ago, bro. Like a lot has changed.
And it's called
in
what?
22 years.
Shoe what?
It's a shoe.
MGK.
MGK, bro.
Shoe MGK.
It's
You
been
know-
around for a minute.
You know what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah.
Is it shoe MGK or MGK?
I believe it's MGK.
It's let me see here, since we're looking stuff up.
Yeah, I've never heard of
Yeah,
that.
shoe MG. It's this one.
Best
So-
cleaner.
Oh, I think I've seen that
Yeah,
before.
but you can get like the big bottle for like $40, bro. It'll last you for like, sheesh.
So you don't even mess
3
with
years.
like Crep Protect, Jason Mark.
Nah, man. I mean,
Rejuvenator.
I always like these got. I mess with Crep Protect like suede, the repellent. I'm a big fan of that
Yeah,
for like
for sure.
certain suede stuff. It definitely helps. But most of my cleaning happen with like the shoe MGK. But even not, bro. Like OG. Soap and water still works, bro. You know, like
don't know if I'm using soap and water on my Travis's.
On the uppers, like anything like a suede or a nubuck like that, bro. You want to use like a suede eraser or just an OG white eraser, bro. I live by it. Erasers, the Mr. Clean eraser, obviously
I've heard
on
people use that.
midsoles.
I've heard people use that.
Absolutely, and then just like I said, in leather and like in these areas, I'll just use a nice, soft cloth and go in with like, bro, soap and water, man.
So you'll beat your shoes up, but you'll clean them at the same time.
Yeah, absolutely, bro.
And then we have
it
Missionary.
it takes a minute for me to like. I haven't touched this shoe and cleaned this shoe probably, and like, I don't know, man.
When?
2
Year?
years.
2 years.
2 years?
But it doesn't. But to be honest, like this one was heavy in rotation, as you can see. But it just got back in rotation. You know.
So do you think you should wear them and beat them up and then clean them a little bit, or just go full Lawrence and just I'm gonna destroy them and get another pair?
This dude, I'm not. And listen, I'm not getting another pair, so I can't destroy it. Man. This stuff is just way too expensive, man. I don't got it like that. Like, and so the reality is, you know, my thing is keep 20 heaters and keep them in rotation. That's what keeps your shoes.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's technically what keeps my shoes.
But my question is, that's a testament to how long you've been in the sneaker game.
Yeah.
20 plus years, you know what the cleaner is. What's your first like sneaker ever that you ever like took care of?
Well, my first sneaker, as I was sharing with you, but I know we on fit check, so I guess we'll get back over here real quick. And we'll come back to this. But my first pair of shoes is 1989 Fire Red 4s, bro. In 89,
first release.
at Shoe City.
How much was
bro.
it? How much was it?
Shoe City is $100.
$100?
Out the
Yeah.
door, tax included?
No, bro.
It's like 100
there's 100 and
Nine.
tax probably back then was like 4%. So like 104. I think it used to hit like 103 and some change.
And
And I'm from Orange County, so the tax rate was always a little bit less than, let's say, well,
LA.
IE is about the same rate, but LA's always been ridiculous.
Crazy
But
now,
let's
dog.
jump back over here, bro. Let's see. I wanted to, because this dude
You got everything on.
had to join us in the NDS and wanted to join the Travis gang.
So out of all of the Travises, I do think this is the probably like on the bottom of the totem pole.
Okay.
Over the Phantoms.
I think the Phantom is better than this one.
I love the fat laces and the Phantoms.
Nice.
I don't wear a lot of-
The white and black,
I don't wear
right?
a lot of all black lace, black shoes, so that's where it loses me. But I love that old vintage, that
The fat
white
lace.
the breakdancing two-tone lace. If you know, you
I like
know.
the way you described that.
If you know, you know.
Yeah, no, I know what you're talking
I've,
about.
I've worn that in an Adidas breakdancing when I was like freaking like 7.
You were breakdancing at 7?
Yeah, absolutely, bro. I'm born in 75. So
shell toes?
When I'm 7, yeah. I mean, well, I was poor, so we like I put them on pro wings. You know what I mean?
I don't
But
even-
back
yeah.
then laces you could put them on anything, and it just was a vibe. Like there wasn't a sneaker culture. Like you weren't a sneakerhead then. You wore what you got. You wore what you liked. And I mean, you like basically you wore what was provided, and you made it cool. And laces was, bro. You get laces for like a quarter, and you change it up. That's how you made. That's how you made the shoe cool.
Yeah.
So anyway, but yeah, bro. Talk to you about the stilly willy fits, bro.
So Travis Olive, like I said, probably my least favorite one. It's between that one and the Phantom for sure. It interchanges. But I think this one's probably on the bottom of it. And
And the top.
Oh, let me
No,
get
the top Travis.
Oh, top, I would go. I think we did a video about this before. I would go the OG Mocha Low. Then I would go Fragment Low. Then I would go Fragment High Top. And then I would go that brown one, or the brown one that you're wearing.
Yeah.
And then I would go that one, the one that Lawrence is wearing. I really like
The
those
reverse?
too. I love those.
Yeah.
I'd probably get them, but they're just really expensive. They're like at least $1,400 in my size. And then I would probably go Phantom and then these. But
Okay.
I mean, I could interchange these in the Phantom for sure.
Yeah, no doubt.
It just depends. But it's
Yeah,
summer
yeah.
now, so definitely I would go
It's
these.
a fresh shoe, bro. It's definitely a sleeper, bro.
But
for
like,
reals.
yeah, like I was saying, since it's the summer now, I'm definitely going this one over the Phantom. But if it's like full time, I guess maybe switch it up.
Yeah, no doubt.
So that's on the feet. Gucci shorts, just some. I don't even know what is this. This is just their emblem, right? Like just a classic Gucci face
like
logo.
the lion head. I mean, they incorporate that with a lot of their stuff.
Yeah, so
like it's part of that, like the ace line and different things.
pretty
like that.
much, yeah. So just some Gucci. What do you just call them? Just shorts, basically.
Yeah.
Basketball shorts, I guess. And then just an off-white top from like Nordstrom.
Yeah.
It's off-white.
In that Jesus piece from Macy's.
This is not
on
Macy's.
that 50% off.
This
sale.
is not Macy's.
but it's never 50% off. They up it by 50% and then they say they give you 50.
Hold on.
That's some game
Isn't
right there.
Isn't that how we
Yeah.
resell shoes?
Well, I mean, it's like those sales at all the
Nice.
department stores.
Yeah,
They do
that's what I'm saying.
buy one get one 50% off.
Yeah.
So you're really
So
just
it's only
getting
it's
25% off.
Yeah, tell my wife
Yeah.
about that.
You really think this is from Macy's?
No, I'm playing with
I was like,
you. I'm
there's
playing with
no
you.
way.
It's hollow.
I paid.
Nah, I'm messing
I
with you.
paid
This is a dope piece, bro.
33.
This is a nice piece, bro. I like this. I like this link too.
Yeah.
It's fresh.
But yeah, that's pretty much the fit. And then I guess this is just the ice on right now. I guess if you could consider this ice. I really, yeah.
It's where
I
we're
mean, it
at.
has diamonds in the middle if you guys can see it.
That's what they're called. Ice.
Yeah, just ice on that. So yeah, off-white top, Gucci shorts, Travis Olives.
That's right.
Pretty much just a fit today. But we're all wearing Travis Scotts. That's why they were clowning me.
Yeah.
Wanted to match.
How do you think shoe culture has changed from like shoes used to be focused on like sports stars and whatnot and rap?
Because
to,
yeah, that's
yeah.
a good point.
Okay, so when you say that, Lauren, are you saying like Michael Jordan?
So like back in the day, like when you first saw shoes, it's like Michael Jordan, Bo Jackson,
Yeah.
whatnot.
Barkley.
Now, yeah, Barkley.
Pippen.
Charles Barkley,
Pippen.
Hardaway.
Hardaway's.
Now it's
absolutely.
Travis Scott. You know, it's
Yeah,
the newest.
it's. I mean, you're answering the question,
Yeah.
right? I mean, it's shifted more to to has more influence,
Performers.
and that's the artist, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Different. The rap game. Really, that's. I mean, the collabs. It's more. There it is. I think it's more of a collab now than it was a sneaker deal. Back in the days, it was a sneaker deal, and that's what was trending. Now it's like, what's the dopest collab?
Yeah, I feel like everything has to be a collab.
Yeah.
Everything.
And I'm a fan of collabs.
For sure.
I mean, I don't mess with Travis Scott at all. I don't listen to his music. I don't wear any of his other merch. I just mess with the shoes because
just love the
I'm
shoe.
a fan of the collaboration that he does or his team does. Kind of find out like it's really his team that's putting it together.
Yeah, for sure. I don't think he had much input in that.
But who knows?
Yeah, but everyone
Who
when,
knows?
when
I
that
mean,
came out, everybody was like, "Oh, that's the first time the check has been like flipped." And I'm
Yeah.
like, "Nah, it's
And then
not the first time."
then just Dennis Rodman,
You know?
the worm comes in there again.
Exactly, you know?
He had a shoe deal, right?
See?
And so, that's who you look to because, again, it's the sneaker culture is somewhat, I don't want to say new, but it definitely mainstream-wise and, 90s, 2000, but it was still pretty, exclusive. But now, your mama wants a shoe, right? I'm a pastor called me for like, hey, you got a Panda Dunk in stock, I'm like, for who? And he's all for myself. And so I'm like, no,
No.
But the reality is,
You really tell him no?
no, I didn't tell him. I'm just saying no, just don't
Yeah.
do it.
It's weird how sneaker culture is more mainstream per se.
Yeah, and again, because,
Do you like that?
Because my daughter doesn't watch hoops.
Yeah.
She doesn't know hoops. So if it was all about the hooper, and again the days of the Michael Jordans or the baseball, and really Bo Jackson got it because he was playing both football. It was actually football that was his, I want to say his biggest drive then over baseball.
sure.
But Ken Griffey had some stuff, and so all
yeah,
to
like
say
Air Maxes.
that would only translate to a small group.
Yeah.
But but these artists that are mega stars and are well-rounded mega stars, my daughter understands what that is. My son understands what that is. They don't understand what a traveling is, what a Euro step is, and so that's why it's just even greater because it's more masses. But you also have the day of the internet.
Yeah.
That changed, social media changed the game in everything.
So talk me through
Not
it.
just sneakers, just everything from, translating the gospel, me being a minister, it just, now you can reach hundreds and millions of millions of people.
Just like that.
Right now.
Yeah. So how does that
that
translate
changes
into
changes the culture of anything.
yeah. How does that translate your culture into Heart and Soul? Because I know ever since you founded Heart and Soul, you've done ministry and sneakers and intertwined it. you know?
Yeah, and that's always been the heart, also hence heart and souls. It's a double meaning, the heart of the culture. So I've never, again, I'm not a hype beast, like contrary to some people say, you know, I wear it. Here's the reality, bro. I could chill in Old Navy chanclas, bro. Flip-flops. Like, y'all catch me on a day at the shop, I'm in flip-flops. Like, flip-flops, some cut-off shorts, and
Some
just...
jean shorts?
You know, no. Like, you know, I mean, like, I don't care. Like, I only rock, I mean, I don't really care about it, honestly. Yeah. A good feeling T-shirt. I'm about feel now on the T-shirt. You know, I like it baggy because I'm kind of a fat boy, you know, and I got big shoulders. Even when I am thin and I work out, I just have broad shoulders. So I like a boxy fit. So, but the reality for me is I have to keep myself relevant. And really, the hypebeast culture and even the sneaker game, I love sneakers. Always have. Like I said, 1989, I'm begging my dad for a pair of Jordans. I'm telling you.
And you were poor, right? You were
bro,
poor.
My parents were drug addicts, dude. In and out of prison. I'm serious. And that's why that Jordan 4, that Fire Red 4, when my dad bought it for me, it was 2 months before my birthday. And we always got this one birthday gift. Well, not always. Like I said, when you're addicted and you're bounded and you're, you know, to drugs, man, the last thing you're doing is going and buying $100 shoe for your son. The fix comes first.
Sure.
Bro, food, man, I lived off of government cheese, man, food stamps. I'm from Santa Ana. I lived in a one-bedroom house. It's funny. They used to clown me on my house, and they lived in the same size house. They used to say, you walk through the front of Chris's house, you ended out the back. And so I kid you not. So, like, some people be like, that's kind of weird, like that it means that much more to you. Then you don't understand. And so when my dad bought me that shoe, like, bro, it was precious to me. And so, but we just wanted to be like Mike. The culture wasn't, back to the sneak, like, it wasn't about the shoe. It was about being like Mike. Yeah. And Mike was rocking it. I saw the other day, the homie asked, like, yo, OGs, what do you call this? Like I think it was the bread 4. Like, OGs, what do you call it? Do you call it the black cement 4 or do you call it the bread 4? I had to hit up my dude, and I said, bro,
black cement.
I said, we call it neither. We say
it?
We want that shoe that Jordan is playing in today in the playoffs.
Playoff.
Because he rocked black in the playoffs.
Yeah.
Did he? He wore that one in the playoff that year, right?
Absolutely. So we would just be like, we would run home and look at the shoe, and if it was a new shoe, that's the shoe we want. We'd go into Foot Locker and we would see it on the thing, and back in those days, they were always on the shelf. Never sold out. Ever.
It was Foot Locker, right?
Bro, it didn't matter. There was Champs back then. I have, still at the shop, I have my 01 black cement 3s, my True Blue 3s, and I ordered mochas. That was the first time they dropped the mocha 3s all together, and I called in the East Bay. I was on the phone for 40 minutes,
East Bay.
and I got them all shipped to me. So they were starting to sell out back then, but that's when I finally had some of my own money, and they retroed it. But listen, the culture has shifted. Back in my days, you just didn't have the money.
Yeah.
The shoe was available, but you didn't have the money. Today's culture, you have the money, but the shoe's not available. That's why you had people that got killed for shoes back then, because you couldn't afford them. Kids don't really get killed for shoes today. Really, they don't, because you got money to buy them.
Yeah.
They just not available. You know, resellers eat them up, and obviously we're resellers, so we understand how the game works. But yeah, back to the culture of heart and souls, man. It's the heart of the culture. I've always been cultural. As I turn 48 this next month in August,
48?
like 48, man.
Wow. You look good for 48.
Thank you. Yeah, 48, bro. And so, like, it's about the heart of the original heart of the, like, culture, and that goes back to, like, the MJs and the Penny Hardaways and you know and the heart of God. It's real singular. It's heart. And then souls is the souls obviously of your feet, and then the souls of people.
I like that double.
So that's
Yeah.
really us. And so,
No, that's
yes,
dope.
man, we've incorporated, we got the building, we renovated, and from the jump, we were going to do a worship night once a month. We went from Fridays to Saturday. We take advantage of second Saturdays because that's when they do the art walk. We have people just walking off the street randomly. That would be the most productive day probably to obviously sales, but we decided that that's the most effective day to evangelize to people that just don't know Jesus like I do. And he's misunderstood, man, and he's madly in love with people, and we try to do our best to translate that over at Heart and Souls. Now, we have the business element, and sometimes that can get miscued on who we are as of like, you know, ministers, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, we got to still, you know, there is some finessing, there is some lowballing. But see, this is the advantage that I have. We offer consignment. If you don't like the buyout price, bro, consign it. But I need the money now. Bro, I get it, but so do I.
It's a business.
I need the money now too, you
Yeah.
know? And so, you know, I feel for you, but, you know,
At the end of
half
the
the
day,
time the people that say, I need the money now, like, they're like on the 16th of the month. I'm like,
If
bro,
they
rent
needed
was-
the money,
rent was
their
due-
price would be
rent
lower.
was due on the first. Like,
Yeah.
rent was due on the
For
first,
sure.
bro.
Yeah.
So talk me through it. How did you first start, like, as a store owner, you know? How did that develop?
we could go back to Good Company days because
Yeah.
I think that's essentially
That's
where
exactly
Chris
where it
started.
started, man. And again, talking about ministry, like Drew, if you know, my dear, a real precious friend of mine at Good Company. You know, GC is out in San Bernardino. If you're familiar,
San
they
Bernardino.
also opened up. They just celebrated 1 year anniversary in Beaumont, and so I was already in full time ministry, and that was 8 years ago. And like I said, I was never really in the sneaker culture. I've only been in the game like 8 years. I'm the new guy. I mean, I'm an OG head because I got OG stuff at the shop, and I get the sneaker. I get Michael Jordan. I get that my Air stuff where it started, right? But the camp out culture, like, bro, I can't lie. I never camped out. Trust me. If I knew, I would. I love camping. I just love, but I love hanging out with y'all, man.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah, so-
if I was being honest, there's a lot of other things I could be doing right now.
Yeah.
But like,
Appreciate
bro,
it.
if I can come out and hang out with you too and
Yeah.
have influence and stay connected, again, I want to be connected. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? And so I want to be available to you guys.
Yeah.
So yeah, Good Company. We were doing campus ministries, the college church, and then little Drew, he's another brother. He introduced me to Drew Akana, and I was at the shop, and I was like, yo, just around all the J's, and just brought back memory. Mind you, I still had all my J's, my 01 stuff, you know, my 94. I have the 94 steel,
Just stashed
steel
away.
10s with the toe box that I got at Nordstrom's, half yearly sale for like $64. I don't know how it survived with me over the
$64.
years through all my drunken
And you wore them,
nights.
right?
Absolutely. I wore them like the first time my first sneaker con like 7 years ago. But it's a size 10, so they're kind of tight.
It's
but you know, like, I like OG stuff. And so anyway, so I was in the shop and I was like, yo, it just brought back memories. I was like, man, maybe I should put up the chanclas and give me some J's. And I think like one of the first pair of J's that I got, like I needed, was like Bobcat 10s.
Whoa.
A lot of
You
people
remember that? Charlotte Bobcats?
Dude.
Yeah.
They make fun of me, like people. We love old Pastor Chris that rocks with Bobcats, and so, anyways, man, if you got a Bobcat out there, I might mess with it.
That's
Yeah.
what I'm
And so,
saying, though.
yeah.
That's how the culture's changed. I remember you used to walk into Good Company. For those of you who don't know, sorry we didn't expand on it, but Good Company is a store in San Bernardino off of Waterman and what's it?
Highland and Waterman.
Highland and Waterman. Go check them out.
Yeah, he's
Good-
been,
They've been
Drew
doing their thing for a
and
while.
That team has been in the
dope,
game, man.
dope store. Good
Yeah.
people. But yeah, I remember going back in there when I first started too, and when I met you, and I used to see shoes like that. But now you go in nowadays, and you don't see none of that.
Yeah.
You know, and if you do, it is so low in price, it's undesirable. People just don't want it. So that's
Yeah, we were just talking about, man, like Thunder 4s, bro. Like, yo, where's all the real ones at, man? So go ahead.
Good
We were talking
company.
about the Thunder.
Yeah, the
Our
Thunder,
Thunder.
the Thunder Force.
Yeah.
Just how they've completely bricked, and that's how
Yeah,
I
dude,
think,
the reimagined threes, like, you know, and I mean, I fall guilty too. Like, I don't mess with them, but like, it's really not my shoe regardless. Like, you know, when you get like,
But for it to be that cheap is what you're saying.
absolutely, man, run it.
You think the free throw line is that much better for the free throw line to be $800?
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. I would buy that one.
So why do you-
because
why do you
again,
think there's such a price difference?
and you know, you got to, you know, the thing that you got to take into account, man. Anything that has air units has a lifespan. I mean, all shoes have a lifespan. Life has a lifespan. Like nothing lasts forever.
Yeah, nothing
I'm
does.
sorry, Greenpeace. I get it, but the earth has an expiration on it. Everything has an expiration. And so back to tennis shoes, like anything, your 3s and your 4s, bro, your 5s, they are going to crumble. 10 years max. Like, I mean, some stuff will, you know, wear it and will do better than others. But so like, yeah, I'm not going to mess with the free throw line when I can get the reimagine. Like, what's the difference?
But that's just what I'm saying. The free throw line even back then was $350, not even much. I remember seeing them at Good Company and they weren't even expensive. I was thinking about getting it, but now seeing it double the price, it's like,
Oh, yeah, okay.
I feel like it's
But
intangible
you're talking about
now.
the 88 or are you talking about the free throw line ones?
The 88.
The 88s, okay. Well, I know when the 88s, I saw them when I moved a couple pairs like at $500-$600.
but remember when they were hitting just threes?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah, no doubt.
people didn't
But this
even-
is a long,
Yeah,
we're talking,
for sure.
Yeah, we talking
But that's the
years
sneaker
ago.
culture that I miss too. You know,
Yeah,
I'm not trying to
absolutely.
say that, you know, it's nice to gatekeep and I don't want to gatekeep because it's nice to see everyone in sneakers. But at the same time, like me, I was talking about it last episode. I see like a lot of middle schoolers and even high schoolers, even elementary, like school kids in Jordan 4s, and that just like, I just don't want to mess with it no more like I used to, if that makes sense, you know?
Yeah.
Like some of the
you don't
models
wanna
at
put
least.
the pandas on?
No. No, for sure. I mean, pandas, they're not
Should've
even.
let 'em, dude.
No.
What do you think of pandas? Or how do you think of dunks? How they came back from like 2000s to 2023 now?
Yeah, so that becomes a challenge for me too. Like I said, I wasn't in that culture, 90s and 2000s. Like personally, when I was growing up, when dunks just hit the scene, like I'm just gonna be honest, man. People didn't want the dunks. Like
Yeah.
SB stuff, SB dunks. My friends were still skating in Jordans, ones, or we were skating in Airwalks, we were skating in Vans, Converse, you know,
DCs.
DC, yeah, DCs was a little bit later, but yes, that stuff dropped, Etnies and different things, like you were messing with that, but by the time those things came in, you were starting to mess with SBs, but I wasn't a big, huge skater head, but the reality is, like, I can't really give a lot of takes on that, because I've never been like an SB or a dunk head, but SB dunk heads, dude, they love their dunks. I personally love the stories. Again, because an SB dunk, I know we're talking about dunks, but SB, I appreciate SBs. That's why I'm gravitating to SBs because they also are truly collabs.
Yeah, they're designed
That's the original collab.
with a forethought.
Yeah, that's the original collab.
Like Jedis, everything.
Yeah, but there's a skater behind most of the stuff.
Yeah.
There is, yeah. But so, if you had to like narrow it down to a year that you quote unquote, you know, got into it, what era is like you, like 2012, 2013, 2014?
What's your favorite era?
Like what era did you get into it? Like
Well, what do you mean? I got in the first era. Like I'm talking.
no, but
89.
like remember you said earlier in the podcast that like 8 years ago is when you started.
Oh, so
like 8 years ago, what shoe was like that shoe during that time? That like made you like, all right.
I don't know, man. I got a Bobcat 10. What did I know?
That was
bro?
really it?
You
Like,
know, it
a
was like for
Bobcat
like
10?
$60, dude. At Good Company, bro. Like I like the colorway and I love the orange laces. I was like, yo, I'm good with a 10. Like, I didn't know no better, bro.
Yeah.
And you know, I had my 01. I had my 01 white cement 4s and
Oh, that's gorgeous.
my fire red 5s. Right, that I had got in San Francisco when I lived in San Francisco. I remember I got off the BART and then I pulled up to a Foot Locker and they were just sitting there. And I didn't know that they dropped. I didn't know. Like, I didn't care. I was like, oh my God, I know this shoe. And I bought it then. And I think it was back then, I think they're only like 120, if I'm not mistaken, that drop. And so when I pulled up on Good Company, when I started doing ministry with them, and I went into Good Company, my friend, Pastor Anthony, he restored. and he took them because they crumbled.
Yeah.
I actually preached in them, I actually started busting them out when I was
Yeah.
preaching out on the college campuses, and they crumbled on me right after a preaching session outside. So it didn't happen during the set, but I walked away and my white cement 4s just crumbled, my 01 pair. So I gave them to my boy Anthony.
You were
And
wearing
so-
them and they crumbled still?
Yeah,
Because
yeah,
usually
absolutely.
when you wear
but
your
that
shoes,
was 01. That's 01, and so 8 years ago is what? You can do the math.
2015.
2015, 2014.
Yeah.
I was in middle school.
Yeah, so 2015.
13
so
years, 13
they're-
years,
yeah,
13
they're-
years to
they're-
do it?
Yeah, they had some life in them. And
You still
so-
have them?
No, I gave them. I basically sold them for the low to Anthony because he was gonna restore them.
Yeah.
And I think he restored one of them and he sold one of them.
Yeah, I don't mess with shoes that old. I mean, I don't mess with them that old not to wear, but just to sell. Because we bought a Space Jam 2009 pair?
Yeah.
Was it 2009 that they came out?
Yeah, and then glue just falls
Dude,
apart.
but it was perfect, okay?
Yeah.
And then I accidentally shipped the shoe to the wrong person's house, and then that dude tries it on for some reason. I don't know why, and the whole shoe fell apart. And I'm just like,
But you got it back from him?
yeah, I got it
Oh, that's
back,
super
but
cool.
it's just
That
like,
story is its own too.
dude. And I shipped him a Yeezy on accident too, and he wore it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
So
a
the
problem
deal
itself.
is I don't buy DS, especially when it's old stuff. Well, I don't really buy DS.
DS
for
at all.
myself
You
at all,
don't. You don't.
'cause I wear it. I'm not.
He
I
wears
don't
his
get
shoes.
off,
Wears his shoes with no socks, guys.
Yeah,
just a heads up.
no socks. If I was wearing these lows right now, I would either have no socks on or low key, you wouldn't see my socks. But I have some bread, the bread lows, the bread one lows.
The OG
the
ones.
15 pair or whatever.
Yeah.
The 15, the fat. It has the big swoosh.
The only person I've seen with that
No
is
socks, bro.
actually that sells it still, that sells those pairs, are probably Diverse Soul, Gus.
Yeah, Gus likes to grab some of that.
How do
old
you know
stuff.
Gus?
I know Gus through good company.
Yeah,
too.
he used to work there too, right?
Yeah,
And then
yeah,
he
yeah.
kind of just did his own thing, and
Absolutely.
everyone went their ways.
Bro, he gave me some crazy awesome steals, dude.
Dude,
he got me he gave me a crazy dope deal on Lightning Force, the OG Lightning Force. And then he blessed me with the t-shirt. There's a t-shirt that goes with it.
Really?
Dummy fire. Bro,
You still have it?
absolutely.
Wow.
I need to get it in rotation. I need to rock it. The size is good on it and everything. It has all the different from that pack. That
didn't know
Rare
that.
Airs. Yeah. It has print, it has stitching on it, it has flocking, all the details on it. So man, shout out to Gus, man, for blessing me with that t-shirt.
He still posts these deals, man. They're just crazy.
And
I'm
what else shoe did I get from him?
He literally posts these deals, and I'm like, what did you pay for that?
Yeah.
It was kind of like when you seen me post that Trophy Room 5
Yeah.
for that stupid ass price.
Well, that one steal when I ran over here when you held up the soul.
Dude.
See, I'm a fan.
I was on vacation and Lawrence bought it for
Yeah.
$25.
Dude, what?
You could tell them. Sorry
So
about that.
basically, there was a family that
So you
was,
made $75 off of me, bro? Go ahead.
game is game.
That's fine.
Like you said, this is
$100
business.
And he's still trying to negotiate. He's still trying to
I didn't,
negotiate.
bro. I told you, hold it for me, I'll beat it. $100, I was gonna fight with you on $100. No cracking. The thing was butter.
It was butter.
bro. It's not even gonna crack.
That shoe's
the
worth
plastic on it was no cracking.
Yeah, $400.
Yeah, I don't
yeah.
even.
But
know.
even then, you appreciate
Yeah.
that shoe. But
Bro, I'm a De La Soul head. Bro.
yeah, but essentially what happened was the family, they bought a storage unit.
Yeah.
And they were flipping through stuff, and then
Yeah.
they found a stash of just streetwear and SB dunks, and
Yeah.
they were supposed to come back with some retro Supreme. Never did, but I mean
They found out what it was worth.
They probably did.
They did.
But they sold me those. They were sold for $25.
$25, bro. Yeah, it was so nice,
But
man.
the thing is, the reason behind that pricing was it's not anywhere online. Those De La Souls.
Honest question though, Chris.
Go?
Honest.
There's some on
New.
Go. Yeah.
But
Well, Go had some used
Yeah.
pair. I think I gauged it.
what's-
I think a used pair is like 280 to 400, depending on. And now we know DS 900 or something.
really? I did not know
Wasn't
that.
it something
In
like
that condition, Chris, what's the most you would have realistically paid?
on that pair?
Yeah.
I wouldn't have paid more than 100.
So
That's
if
just me.
if I posted it for
But if you
110?
would have posted, oh yeah, 110. Come on, man. I ain't gonna nickel and dime.
All right,
But like you could have legit put that in the shop at 220 all
But
day.
people don't appreciate that though.
Yeah.
That's the thing.
Yeah, well,
That's
they
why
don't know.
we
Yeah.
offer that so low. It's
That's
like,
why I wouldn't post.
I'm curious.
I wouldn't post a Nike De La Soul on the Galleria because I know it won't move.
Yeah.
It would
That's
sit on
sad,
our shelf, bro.
So sad.
It's super
well,
sad.
Didn't you guys get like flooded at the $100 mark?
No, you were the first person, but like,
I don't know. I was on vacation. I can't remember. I
yeah,
just
you were the
posted it real
only
quick.
person.
I
Really.
can't remember.
Promise.
I promise you. That's not
Idiots, bro.
our crowd
Everybody
is
I
not
tell
that.
that I got that shoe. Matter of fact, I remember getting this one, the white pair. I got 2 pairs at.
I just like the low tops, dude.
the white pair. I got 2 of these pairs. I got Burlington, and then I couldn't get rid
Burlington.
of them. I couldn't get rid of them for like $80 at Good Company.
Burlington?
Now size 11 is like $400. I wish I had a pair because this one is like. It has that same plastic on it.
Yeah.
Like almost like a 3D.
It's, the
this
3D
one has like more of a
plastic, yeah.
3D vibe. But let's go back to so the 05, that's the 05 pair. And the cool thing about Dunks is it's like a 1. It's not gonna crumble. It's gonna come unglued, but it has a real
Yeah.
stitching.
Yeah.
So
It's for
like
skateboarding.
you can't even tell. Like you can wear them forever unless that stitch comes undone.
Yeah.
And then obviously you wear the bottoms out, then you're screwed.
Wait
So-
until you get a hole in your.
Yeah. So I think it was a 10.5. So right now on Go, a 10.5 is $1,100.
That's ridiculous.
And the used pair, bro, a used pair good with here's
I
one no
sold it for
original box, bro.
$100.
Right here, dude. And mine, the one pair that I got from you is in it looks pretty similar to this pair. Bro, this
How was
might
the
be
condition
pair.
on it? 'Cause I
It's
never saw it.
$550.
But still, like I said, for us, our market never would sell.
Well, yeah, you're in the
Yeah.
mall and you just, hitting,
I just wish it would though. Like
Yeah.
I really wish it would.
And at my shop, again, hints, Heart and Souls, we pride ourselves in getting that stuff.
Oh, you do.
You go into my shop, it looks different than this.
For sure. It's
Like
a
I don't,
different- it's a total
I
different
refuse
selection.
to wrap my shoes
Yeah.
because I want you to touch them.
I think where we came to the basis of that is that there's just so many more kids in the mall.
Yeah.
And they come from like Wetzel Pretzel, Panda
Yeah, Dirty
Express,
Fingers.
Dirty
Absolutely.
Fingers,
Food court
and
fingers.
oh my gosh, if they touch a Jordan 1 University Blue, that's suede, and they just, I'm heated.
it's
I'm,
cooked.
I'm heated. I'm
Yeah,
cooked,
absolutely. No, I get it. And that's really what you're preventing. You're not wrapping it doesn't prevent from, the normal lighting.
Yeah.
One's gonna discolor here or it's gonna discolor, in the box. Shoes are temperamental, right?
Yeah.
I hate that. Don't you hate that when you go and you bring it out and one is so discolored than the other, and then you just lost the sale?
That happens with the University Blue Force. The
Yeah.
suede on it's nasty.
Yeah.
It's nasty on that
I
one.
put them in the back now. I don't put them on display. I have one used one on display.
That's
and
it,
I put
in the back.
I put the
Yeah.
card on it.
Do they make shoes like they used to though?
Not
You
at
think?
all. Not at all.
You know what? You had that bad like Durabuck, which you still mess with it, but it got better. I don't, bro.
I miss
Y'all are
it.
tripping, man. I don't see the big difference. They're actually getting better cuts, technically.
But I
people
miss
say
like
the cuts
the
are better.
nostalgic things, like Jordan cards.
Yeah, bro. Yeah,
Like
absolutely.
that.
Like that Jordan 4
Hang
you
tags.
got, it came with a card, right?
Which one?
The first,
The 01.
your Jordan
Oh,
4.
absolutely.
Yeah,
I
it came
bro,
with a card.
I got
Yeah.
Jordan cards for days. dude.
Remember
Yeah.
when the Code Japan came with a metal
Yeah,
briefcase?
with the
Like they
briefcase.
they don't do that no more.
Absolutely. Yeah,
I
they
f-
don't need to.
I just feel like they do. Why do you think
Why?
they don't?
Yeah,
Because
why-
of money?
Why? Why?
There's no
You can't
look.
even get rid of the SB Dunk, the De La Soul. You think somebody in
No,
your shop is gonna
but if
buy the
Nike,
box?
if Nike, well, it's like that Chunky Dunky, they came out with the Friends and Family pair.
Yeah, yeah. And the friends and family, like, I mean, yeah, I get what you're saying, but like that's chunky dunky.
No,
Like,
but what we're saying is like Nike doesn't have the. It feels like Nike doesn't have like the intention of like putting their heart and soul into the
That's
shoe.
a fact.
Yeah.
yeah,
You know?
that's probably first, but it's also the
Cost
effectiveness
effective.
of
Yeah,
cost.
cost effective.
You know what I mean?
But again, that plays into the part like, Nike's just bring back old designs. It
Yeah,
seems.
it doesn't
It's
feel like
just
they're putting
revented,
like
you know?
that one that they brought out with Travis Scott and that tennis player. I forget his name. Like who's gonna wear that shoe? What's it called?
I don't even know
Air
what it is.
Attacks
You know?
with
I
What's homeboy's name?
I forget his name.
That wasn't Sanford. So what is his name? Mac Monroe? Mac and Rowe?
Something like that.
Something like
Yeah,
but it's
he's-
just
he's
like,
To the point where you don't even
who's gonna
know.
wear
From
that?
Mr. Beats?
But yes,
Yeah.
but like,
Yeah.
who's gonna wear that? You know?
Nobody.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. They're just like, really, you think because you put Travis Scott in an ad, you think it's just gonna on?
Well, I mean, they don't care. Like
I know they don't care, but I'm just saying, I wish they cared. I wish they cared.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like-
Like, it's different, man. The stuff sits now, but that's original.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
know, see, you're talking about a different. You're
That's-
talking about a resale culture.
It's like-
I'm talking
Yeah.
about an OG culture, dude.
Yeah.
You walk in and you can get an air attack. You walk in, you can get a
Pure Money Force sitting, Black
air
Cat
flight.
Force sitting,
Yeah, bro.
Motorsports
absolutely.
sitting. Dude, I cannot believe that Motorsports are going for $600 now.
Yeah, bro. Trash.
Black Cat. I don't know about trash, but not 600.
yeah,
I like that shoe.
Yeah.
You're
You don't like
seeing
it?
Right? Like, no.
Really?
Absolutely not. No.
If it had a blue Nike Air sign on the back?
I don't care. I mean, motorsport I get, but I can appreciate that it's the racing team. You know, most people don't know that that's the Michael Jordan, his racing team, his motorsport.
I
Yeah.
think the black one is ugly, but the white one's nice.
No, I would take the white. I would take the white over the black every time. But again, like when those things drop, like I'm an OG head, man. Give me a Bread 4. You know.
Yeah.
So
So
you're
you
saying
don't.
4.
Jordan 4 is the best silhouette to you.
I think he's gonna say
I-
3 or 11, maybe even the
No,
5.
no. I'm a 1 first.
One first.
Yeah, I mean,
Tried
I'm
and true.
super nostalgic. You
Yeah.
know, like that's where it all started.
Yeah.
A Chicago 1.
So you, not to lead off, but like Michael Jordan's like your favorite basketball player.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah, I used to run home and watch WGN. If you know, that's a Chicago station. It's 3 o'clock, but it's 6 o'clock on the East Coast. So we get out of school, I run home, I'm watching WGN 6 o'clock. Michael Jordan's playing, bro. We're
Yeah.
looking at the fit. We wear the
The
sweatband.
the sweatbands.
You know, no
Yeah.
different than Kobe, bro.
Yeah.
Same mentality, man.
Same mentality.
Kobe's that same out of the same era that I am.
Yeah.
I think it's just changing too, though, because a lot of the players these days, they don't really speak too highly of Michael Jordan.
Yeah.
They're just Kobe.
Yeah, well, they don't know Michael Jordan.
I know, that's what I'm saying, though. I feel like he's slowly gonna like diminish. Besides like his shoes holding value.
Yeah. No, that's true. I mean, people.
I
you
hate
know, they
LeBron,
age
and I hate
they're-
LeBron,
they're
and
not-
he's really
they're no
good.
longer relevant. You know what I mean?
Do you like LeBron?
But bro, he's dude, he's legit in the.
No, he's
in
legit.
He's legit in the conversations of being the GOAT.
Think
You
so?
would really put him there?
Absolutely, bro.
How?
Absolutely.
All right,
numbers.
let's clear the
I
table.
mean, that's another discussion.
I can't.
Numbers, longevity, him taking care of himself, his records. Like you have off the court, the way he holds himself,
Yeah.
the way his children hold himself,
Yeah.
like all that stuff factors for me.
Yeah.
Now, the three guys, Michael Jordan, Kobe, and LeBron, I've had the honor to see all three.
Yeah.
They're all three different.
Yeah.
But when
Totally
you talk about the greatest of all time, you have to take the whole thing into perspective.
So top 5. Let's clear out the table right now. Just basketball in general, though.
For me,
Yeah.
my top 5 is, I'll put it in order.
All right.
I would, for me specifically, it would be Michael Jordan, Kobe Bryant. Probably then I'd run like Shaquille O'Neal. I loved my Lakers, dude, and Kobe and Shaq. I would bring in then like LeBron James. I mean, over the last few years, when he went back to Cleveland, he won me there.
Yeah.
Going and just making things whole with what he did in Ohio
Yeah.
and Cleveland. And they did him kind of dirty too when he left, like burning
Yeah.
jerseys and stuff. That's not
A
cool.
bit much.
A little bit much. Like, it's business,
Yeah.
They weren't doing nothing for him in Cleveland. He had the opportunity to go to the beautiful city of Miami, work with Wade out there. Like, come on, that's no brainer.
Yeah.
But anyways, back to my 5. And I would have to say, man, like, there's a lot of people could fit in my top 5, but as I'm speaking right now, I'm gonna say today Tim Duncan. Like
Okay.
that dude
That's
is a
interesting.
champion.
Yeah.
Timmy,
Yeah.
bro, is fire.
Yeah.
If you don't know,
Underrated
He doesn't get
post
credit.
scorer.
bro,
He doesn't get credit.
chips.
Yeah.
Yeah. He
Chips,
doesn't.
kept his mouth shut. Bro,
Straight
He
business.
could guard anybody. Like Timmy is Timmy.
Yeah.
for a big man forward, I want to put Scottie Pippen in there. There's a lot of number fives you can put it. Steph Curry is a beast, bro.
Yeah.
Like, I don't rock with him, but you can't discount that he ain't gonna score.
Everybody
for
has their
you.
own different thing. Too.
Absolutely, and it's all based on era. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So it speaks to volume because me and Ryan grew up watching Kobe.
Yeah.
So I used to have Kobe as my number one for the longest time, but as I start to understand like how great Michael Jordan was. Like, he's just like the way I see it. It goes Michael Jordan, then you have Kobe just for the same mentality that Jordan had.
Yeah.
And then I go LeBron just for the same fierceness that Jordan played as. So you compartmentalize it just like that.
You know, LeBron James is fierce, man.
Yeah.
I mean, he puts his body out there day in and day night.
15
day in and
seasons,
day in and day out. 20.
Oh, wait, 20. Yeah. Because he drafted in 2003.
Absolutely. He is going in
2003.
21st season, I believe it is, man. Like,
I think the reason he just doesn't crack my top 5, he's just not clutch.
You don't think LeBron's not in your top 5?
Besides, no, he's top 10 for sure, but not like
top 10 for sure.
Top 10 for sure.
That's awesome. But I get but you know, if you're gonna wait on clutch, then so be it. But let's finish. What would you add off the top right now? Because I feel like top 5 is changeable.
It's
you know
changeable.
what I mean?
I agree
It
on
has
Shaq.
to be because it's a positional game.
Yeah.
You have guards, you have forwards, and you have a center.
Yeah.
Like they're different.
Yeah.
They're different. You're in a 3-point era now. Don't play defense.
Yeah.
When you have in my era, bro, it was defense, bro.
Dominique
And, you know,
Wilkins, you were
it
going
was a
down,
guard,
and Dominique Wilkins
it
was
was a guard,
smacking
guard.
Yeah.
Slam,
Lock.
dude. Bro, lock in.
John Starks?
You took people in the inbounds from the backcourt.
Yeah, from the back. You walk them all the way down.
You pressed, this rolling the ball. Bro, that you never would have thought of that, dude. You were full press defense.
Yeah, but that top 3, I think, is arguably the only.
I don't believe that's even interchangeable.
Yeah, but I've heard some crazy things. People put Shaq in the top 3. So, I mean.
Yeah. But at
I
his
understand.
position,
You just said that when you crazy
the position, no, I had him at number 4.
Yeah.
Because the center, he just doesn't.
Yeah.
He just
Changed everything.
Yeah, he just hasn't. His numbers and everything he produced, and just his size and stuff. Like, bro, it's like not even fair.
Yeah. He was breaking.
Everybody says Jokic would like give him a battle. I'm like,
Oh my God.
Shaq would.
Do you watch
kill
basketball
him.
now?
I do, and the
Shaq
Joker
is
is nice, bro.
Shaq.
Like,
Super nice.
I
super
just
nice.
love that. Like, you can't even jump off the floor. And,
Yeah.
No.
Dirk and these Europeans, they're nice, man.
Yeah.
They're just a different breed.
Yeah.
I just love his attitude, like, bro,
Yeah.
a family man. Like,
He is.
that one whole
with his
thing, dude.
daughter.
It's like, he's all like, when's the parade? And
Yeah.
like Thursday, he's all like, no, man, I gotta go home.
Yeah.
Like, I love that.
Yeah.
And so I respect that.
Good point.
So, okay, since LeBron ain't in it, so who is it?
He got to finish his last 2.
Yeah. So,
4
yeah.
and 5.
So obviously,
Who you got at 4?
4 and 5. What do you say, 4 and 5?
Oof. I gotta put Tracy McGrady.
Okay.
What?
Okay.
Whoa.
Maybe.
T-Mac?
Okay.
T-Mac. I
T-Mac.
love T-Mac.
All right. There
T-Mac,
has to
he
be-
just- he was
there
just-
has
We're
to
gonna
be
cut this
something
Cut that out.
sentimental
That's
there, right?
crazy.
T-Mac just because I feel like he could have been something even greater if he was put in the right team.
Yeah.
Because he was
And
So
if-
rocking-
could've
and if-
was-
and if
so
he didn't
could've
get hurt.
Latrell,
like
and so
who
could've-
else?
Yeah.
He scored what? 12 points in 30 seconds or something like that.
Yeah.
I forget,
He
but
put,
yeah.
he put up some. Yeah, he could shoot the ball.
Yeah, and then Shaq, I'll put Shaq 4 and then McGrady.
Okay.
But like you said, that 4 or 5 always interchangeable.
Yeah, it's interchange. There's so many people I believe
Yeah.
you can.
But
add
I miss
in the
that
top
era of
5.
basketball.
Yeah.
The early 2000s. It's not the same anymore. You know?
No, it's not.
No.
No, it's not. Ryan.
I don't even have Jordan in my top 5.
Whoa.
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
That would be.
I'm just kidding.
that
You
would
gotta
be
cut that.
weird,
I'm just
bro.
kidding.
Absolutely.
All right, 1 is obviously MJ. Everyone's going to say MJ forever. 2 is Kobe. 3 would be Kareem. 4, Shaq. 5, Karl Malone.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, I'm old. I've seen them play, and bro, Talk about clutch.
I just love during.
Like you didn't want to take in LeBron, but you take Karl Malone. Like, bro, he is so unclutch.
Do you think?
But
He wouldn't even take the last shot, bro. You give it over to John Stockton.
Oh, ooh.
But you said it. You talk about clutch. I thought that was a high priority for
no,
you.
it is. But I like that he stayed loyal. LeBron kind of, he left to Miami when the team was stacked. And then he left to.
But everybody, but that's the era of it.
Why-
No, but that's why Jordan is the greatest because he,
Oh yeah, he stayed.
he's
in
the
Vegas.
greatest, and he retired for 2 years when he was in his prime,
Yeah.
and he's still the greatest. He could have won 2 more rings. He should have 8 rings.
Yeah.
Retired in your prime. Imagine
He retired in his prime for 2 years and came back and still balled
Yeah, there
up
was a
everyone.
lot going on, man.
Yeah.
There was a lot going on in his life. So,
Did you guys still idolize him back then, even when the whole gambling stuff came up?
Yeah, absolutely. And again, man, social media. There was no social media.
It's just word of mouth.
You would have to caught something in the news or read
Newspaper.
a newspaper or
Yeah, the
something
newspaper.
like.
Most people
like,
didn't
so
have
most people
TVs.
didn't know what's up. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So it wasn't even relevant for the most part.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think Jordan. I wish we could have seen him from that era too, because I think that would have gave us a different perspective on him.
Yeah. Yeah, it's
And
different,
he's
man.
not really involved in basketball either.
Yeah.
Besides him selling the team recently, but
What's your team right now?
What do you mean? What team?
What's your?
Oh,
what's your-
Lakers,
It's
bro.
Lakers all day.
Absolutely.
All right. Just checking.
Purple and gold, bro, all to the max. I mean, I was a big Bulls fan when Jordan was there, but then when he retired, I got locked in with
Showtime.
Kobe. And, I wasn't a fan of Showtime at all. I was a hater.
Were you-
I couldn't stand Magic, Worthy, Kareem, bro, AC Green, freaking
AC,
Rambis,
yeah.
freaking Rambis. Like, I was mad. Like, I was heated.
So
dude.
you've been a Lakers fan ever since after
Kobe Bryant.
Absolutely.
No
After
Showtime.
Bulls. But were you a fan during the years where it was rebuild time?
Absolutely. Yeah, bro, I'll ride or die with
Yeah.
Kobe Bryant, man.
It was different just because you love seeing Kobe even if he was playing with Dwight Howard or
Or just
Smush Parker.
Yeah, Smush and D'Angelo, they couldn't get along.
Yeah.
Selling each
So
other
bad.
out
Yeah.
and, ratting out on each other, celebrating on one game
Nick
win.
Young.
And, like, it's like, bro,
Nick
what you
Young and
celebrating about?
D'Angelo
Nick
Russell.
Young? Like, that's who I was thinking about, Swaggy P. Like, bro, it's
he's
crazy.
fat now.
It's crazy,
Have you
bro.
seen him?
Nah, man.
Dude, he has a beer belly.
That's all good. He's living,
Yeah,
he's living large, man.
No, yeah, I'm just saying, it's
I
crazy.
ain't mad at him, bro. Like, yeah.
Tip top.
It's a good thing, right?
Yeah. Happy life.
Tip top shape to that. Is just,
Bro, I love
You're just hating
I'm about
on
to
him,
go
man.
get something to eat right now, too. And,
okay, but
and
you're
I'm
not
watching the
6'6",
diet.
throwing down slam
know.
dunks.
I know.
Damn, you're just hating on him.
Yeah.
No, I love Swaggy P. He's
No,
dope.
you're hating on Chris.
No, I'm good. I mean, I'm good, bro.
Yeah, Chris.
Maybe he can ball you up
I
at your
love
local
Chris.
Yeah, I can't
24
dunk.
Fitness.
Absolutely not.
You got
But,
you got hoops? You got
bro, I'll take my 6 fouls. I can hold.
Are you confident enough to put your shoes on the
200
line?
I'm 200 pounds, bro. So
Are you
I can
confident
hold
enough?
weight.
Are you confident enough to put your shoes on the line? Me playing you 1v1?
No,
Up to
no.
5?
I haven't seen, no, absolutely not. I haven't
Nah.
seen you play. You might have a jump shot. I don't know, man. I can't shoot, but I can try to box out. I'm more like your, well, he's not bad himself. He's Green, bro. I like
Draymond Green?
I'm more like a Draymond. I'm just going to talk and chirp your ear off.
You're gonna
bro.
chirp?
Absolutely. I'm going to get in your head.
Chris
I'm
can
gonna
talk
foul
forever,
you,
guys.
bro. And
Chris
you're
can
going to be
talk
like, I
forever.
thought you loved Jesus. I do, bro. But I love to win, too.
So if I started saying some crazy stuff about Jesus, you wouldn't just smack me in the middle
Well,
of the
I mean,
court?
I'm sure you wouldn't,
But yeah, what
Don't
if I was
get-
just trying to get in your head though?
Like, get in my head. You ain't gonna get in my head over some Jesus stuff. Like,
No?
nah, bro. It's like, you're not getting in my head. I'm gonna get in your head. That's just the way it works.
Okay.
It's hard to get in my head.
Yeah.
Like, you're not getting in my head. That's my thing.
okay.
I'm gonna get in your head.
Okay.
Work on your shot, bro. I'll get in the head.
He hasn't even
Yeah,
seen
you
my
get
shot.
in my head. Like, you gonna have to say some serious stuff, bro. I've seen it, been there, done that, man.
Yeah.
Again, my life, bro. I've seen too much, man. It's hard to get in my head, man.
Yeah, I've seen some
I mean,
stuff.
there's ways that you can, but it's totally different than that. I can dish out jokes and I can receive them.
Yeah, a lot of people these days.
Trash talking, bro. If you catch me talking trash, I can receive. I mean, I'll talk trash on myself.
Yeah.
Trash talking is part of life.
I'll get it. Yeah, I'll get it out of the way for you. I'll clown myself before you get to.
Some Eminem type.
Yeah, take it out of your hands.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, anyways, but yeah, bro, that's just it, man. Back to just the culture. It's definitely different, and it's going in a different direction, which is actually,
It's a good thing,
it's
though.
coming back. Yeah, bro. For real ones, I like to rock with their shoes. Like, stuff is affordable. You know what I mean? And I mean, I'm just burnt out. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
On the
get it.
just
Some days,
the resell game. I'm really honestly done. I just want to focus back on being useful and just in this area of the selling part. I'm not useful, but hanging out and being relevant in the culture and just investing in people more on like a mentor level, or some would call it a pastor in level, and that's kind of where my heart is this day and age, man.
Yeah. Sure. So before we wrap it up, tell us about what's next for you.
Yeah, that's kind of where it's at, man.
Urban
Just
Missionary
leading
Project.
it. Yeah, the Urban Missionary Project, popping up in 12 major cities. In major cities, living in the city, in that community.
You guys are active.
A central area
Yeah.
for like 5 days. Like, just genuine relationship. It's not a big production. It's not, hoping that, hundreds of people show up.
Yeah.
It's more like just, man, getting to know my barista.
Yeah. Making a difference.
Yeah, the people that live there.
Yeah.
Not even the people in passing, and like doing it in the urban communities and other sneaker stores. Like if we could do the Urban Missionary Project here, I would do it.
It's
here.
truly like urban, like you put.
Absolutely, that's really the heart.
Yeah.
And
It's
so
where the music aspect, like even the times that you guys do it, like you guys go all night.
Yeah.
That's what I love about it.
Yeah, absolutely. And so the next one is next week we'll be in San Francisco, and then San Diego in August. And without like dropping the name, because we're in talks, but it's gonna happen. A shop in San Diego is gonna host us for a day, if not 2 days, that weekend. That's the weekend of it's August 23rd to the 27th. And
Make sure you guys
I don't
show
know
up.
if you put the plug.
I got
you.
Yeah,
I
got you.
Yeah, the Urban
Do you know what
Missionary
time it'll
Project.
be at, so we could give the viewers?
So we whatever is hot. So the Saturday, the Friday and Saturday. Actually, we're gonna be in North Park on Thursday, and so that worship set will take place like 6 to 10 or 8 to 10 at night, and then the Friday and Saturday like some DJ sets and a worship set. That's gonna be happening definitely 8 to 10, and we're hoping to do a DJ set like from 10 to midnight.
What they can see it on your Instagram, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
And they'll see all
that
your
stuff.
other, like,
all the
projects.
stuff. The promos will be
Yeah.
there and connect. So if you want to come out and just like
check it out,
just
you know?
check, chill, be loved on, love on others. If that's your call,
Yeah.
then absolutely. But we go out with a team of 10 to like 15,
Yeah.
and we're intentional. The most effective part of our ministry is when we're in the city, living amongst the people, buying and eating amongst them, and just letting them know that they're loved.
Yeah,
like
that's the
just
whole
being
thing.
chief huggers, bro.
Yeah.
And building genuine
People aren't
relationships
used to that
with them.
nowadays.
Yeah.
It's just showing love. People are like, why?
Everyone's-
Yeah, it's
A lot of-
foreign.
a lot of
Right?
people-
Yeah, like what's the catch?
Yeah, it was
Hostile.
And so
A
yeah,
lot of
we
people
don't.
are.
We want to be mindful that like there's no catch.
Yeah.
And that's why we want to be intentional to the business owners there in that community.
Yeah.
Like we can show back. The first one was at Band LA.
Yeah.
In Melrose, and so now, myself personally, when I show up to Band, like I can show up and like the neighbors across the street are like, "Oh, Pastor Chris, what's up?"
Yeah.
Like genuine relationships.
Yeah.
It wasn't about the person that was out there on Saturday just in passing. Like their lives can be impacted, obviously, but our heart is to be in that community, so we can also like sustain long-term
It's
relationships.
bridging two cultures that you love.
Absolutely.
Yeah, and that's what's
we're believing. We're believing SneakerCon, man.
Yeah.
SneakerCon
That's
LA,
dope.
which is,
Yeah.
I mean, they get it right. Like it's really SneakerCon OC. Like
Oh.
that's kind of offensive. I'm from Orange County.
Yeah.
You know, I'm not from LA. I love LA.
Shout out
but
SneakerCon
like,
still.
come
They
on,
always have it.
SneakerCon.
Yeah.
If you're having it in Anaheim,
Anaheim Convention
I'm sorry. It
That's
needs
OC.
to be called OC. Come on.
Show love.
Come on.
Yeah. Do you have any last messages though?
Nah, man, that's it, bro. I know that we
It's always love,
finished
right?
yeah, absolutely,
always
bro.
love.
It's
That's
all
all
love, man. Listen,
Amen.
y'all just, man, people out there, man, really, the culture's coming back to a real, true spot of like, wear what you love. Make it cool. Like, change up the lace if you want, man.
Yeah.
Don't trip. Like, scuff
Wear
your
what you
shoes,
want.
man.
Yeah.
Wear them.
Yeah.
Like, don't trip. You know, like, just,
Shouldn't.
you know, don't spend all your money. We were talking about like match up the fit, you know?
Yeah.
Support other brands, like
Be the
you know,
culture.
be the culture. Absolutely, man. You know, be the influencer and do that by, you know, working, you know, develop your brand, you know, do it well, you know, and man, you'll be blessed by that.
Yeah.
Love what you do, man, and love what you
One
you
life,
rock.
short life.
Absolutely,
Make it
man.
love everybody.
But
yeah.
don't like, you know, pay your bills.
All right.
That's the tip of
That's
the
the
day.
tip of the
bro.
day.
Yeah,
Yeah.
pay your bills
Pay
first.
your-
Where can they find you, Chris?
So they can obviously find us on the Instagram, Heart and Souls Cali, and then the Urban Missionary Project, simply Urban Missionary Project. And those are like the two. My personal is Pastor Chris Santos, but like I'm, you know, I try to navigate through social media.
Yeah.
man, it's like it's so.
You can
so
find them in
man-
person. That's better.
Yeah, you can find
them
me in person. That's even better.
That's
yeah.
better.
Yeah, pull up on the shop or man, reach out. Like I'm always available, man.
Yeah, always. He's always.
always available, 1,000%.
Yeah. But yeah, appreciate you having.
Yeah, thank you, Chris. I know
today.
you're a busy person, so it means a lot to us that you took time out of your day to
Yeah, man, it's
you
an
know,
honor,
come
bro.
spread the word
Love
of
what you guys are
God,
doing, too.
spread your love about shoes, and just
Yeah,
talk
everything.
to everybody.
Jesus
about
and
it.
J's, my boy. That
Jesus
double
and
J.
J's.
Jesus and J's.
We should put that
That's
on a
what's up.
shirt.
Jesus
We should
and
put that on a
J's.
shirt.
It's kind of corny, but it's
Nah,
I like
that's
it.
a
It's
It's kind
flow.
of a fact.
It's
We
catchy.
can figure it out.
It's
It's more
catchy.
like we need to do like the Mars Blackman Jordan collab where it's like Jesus and like a Mars Blackman. You know, like
Savvy
it'd be
guy.
Jesus, be the Jordan, and I guess there's a way to make it catchy and still kind of retro-y.
Yeah,
for
I'm always thinking branding, bro.
I get it.
Smart
But
man.
anyways, yeah, check us out, bro. Check
For
out
sure.
the brand.
Well, as you guys heard, that was the end of episode number 3. We appreciate Chris for coming out here. Make sure to follow him and like, comment, subscribe under this video. We'll be posting this one. Well, it's Monday now, right? No, it's Tuesday now. Actually, it's Tuesday.
We'll post on-
So we'll be dropping this on Friday, guys, on the 14th. You'll be hearing this then. But, yeah, like I said, we post these every Friday, so just make sure to keep in contact with us on the Instagram as well.
and let us
And,
know.
Yeah, let us know what do you guys want to hear from us. We'll talk to the guest about it. Chris was in the hot seat today, so hopefully he liked it.
Hopefully
Maybe
we
we'll
have
have
Chris
him
again.
again.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll have him in the future again for sure. You know, he's a busy man. He goes on this trip the following week, so
Yeah.
we squeezed him in before then, so that was awesome.
Yeah,
Glad
no
we
doubt.
can make that happen. So just make sure you keep up with us. Make sure you keep up with him, and we'll catch you guys on the next episode.
See ya.
Peace.